Uh, Listen to me very carefully. The topic that we are going to discuss today is a very common topic, and it is known as computer virus. Okay, so the topic that we are going to cover for the computer virus, related to computer virus, is that the firstly is that what is the definition of the computer virus? Okay, what kind of problem can happen for the computer virus? How does the computer virus enter into the computer system and create problem for us? Another topic related to computer virus is what are the medium by which the computer virus can enter into our computer system. The next is uh, what are the different types of computer virus? How does the computer like uh, what are the different types of the computer virus, and those virus, how do they affect our computer system, our working? Okay, so all these topics we are going to discuss in this upcoming chapter. Okay, so firstly I will start with just a minor introductions about the computer virus. Now, just like to describe the topic in this fashion, that uh, if we consider the example of our human body, the thing that we have to understand that every human body has a immunity power. Okay, so sometime what happened, there are some unrequired organisms which enters our human body, which spoil our immunity system, because of which our body, our immunity, immune power of our body cannot fight against those organisms, due to which what happened, we feel ill. So if you see any kind of the problem, whether it is a cold, whether it's a fever, or any kind of, or obviously the modern day problem across the world, that is the coronavirus. Okay, all these things, the unwanted organism that enter our body and affect our body in such a way, is known as viruses. Okay, so in the same way our computer system also have a immunity power. To certain extent our computer by default can fight against some unwanted program. These are not organism. Organisms are the biological term. In the computer term we call it programs. Okay, so in our computer system there are some unwanted program, and these unwanted program, when enter into the computer system, they affect the functionality, the activity of the computer system, because of which our computer system does not run properly, does not work smoothly. Okay, so all these unwanted program which spoil our computer system is known as the computer viruses. Okay, so everything in the computer is like program. Okay, the program, the instruction that supports the computer system is a program. The instruction which damages the computer systems are known as anti-program. So you can say that the computer viruses are anti-program, because computer virus when enter into the computer system, they does not allow the computer to work properly. They does not allow the activities of the computer to run smoothly. It can create any kind of problem, any kind of interruption in the computer. Maybe your screen is not visible due to viruses. Maybe your computer means your files and the folders in the computer system will not run properly. Then your uh, let's say uh, if you want to play any game in the computer, your game may not run properly. It might get it might get hang frequently. If you want to take out any printout, so your computer uh, may not allow the proper printing of the printing devices because of the viruses. So there are hundreds and millions of issues which arise due to the computer viruses. So basically, if I ask you to define what do you mean by computer virus or define computer virus, you can write that computer virus is the anti-program which affect our computer system. I repeat, computer viruses are the anti-program which affect our computer system badly. Okay, it does not allow the computer to work smoothly. This is the definition of the computer virus. Okay, it does not allow the computer to work smoothly. Okay, now next topic that comes is that uh, how does the computer virus affect our system? Okay, what are the ways that which the computer can affect our system? The number one reason is that the number one way, your document might get deleted. If I elaborate this topic, in your computer there are so many files and folders. Okay, some are your documents by which you work, and some are system document which make computer work. If you remember, in the last class I have also discussed about the topic, that is the system program and the application program. The application programs are those programs that we use, and the system programs are those programs that computer use to run the computer. Okay, so basically due to this, there are so many files, folders, documents which are present inside the computer system. Okay, now because of virus, what happened? Some file, some folder, some document might get deleted. Okay, so whenever you try to search, or whenever you try to use that file, folder, or maybe the document, necessary document which are there, which is supposed to be there in the computer system, when you search it, those things are not there. I give you a very simple example. If you think about the smart class of your classroom, many a times when the teacher wants to show you the movie, the teacher brings the movie in the pen drive, and the moment the pen drive is inserted into the system of your smart class, okay, everything becomes shortcut. The original file remain undetected. So this is because that computer has so much viruses. The moment you insert the pen drive, all the files and the folders which are present in the computer get deleted or get hidden because of the viruses. Then you don't have any way out. Either you have to delete all the things, or you have to format your pen drive. So this is one of the way that computer can affect our system, is that by deleting all the necessaries, files, folders, documents, which are there in our computer system. Okay, the second way that computer virus can affect is that affecting the hardware. I repeat, hardware. What do you mean by hardware? Hardware are all the devices, the physical mechanism devices which are present in the computer system. Okay, now how does it affect? Okay, many a times you may get to listen that your hardware of the computer got crashed. Okay, if the hard disk of the computer get crashed, it means that some way or the other the virus have affected the functionality of the hard disk, because of which your hard disk is not working properly. Okay, so you might, I guess you must have seen the external hard disks and as well as the internal hard disk which is present in inside the computer system. Now, if you see properly what happened, the hard disk also required computer program. I repeat, a hard disk also required a computer program. To run the hard disk inside the computer, it required system software. I repeat, to run the hard disk inside the computer, it required system software. That means the moral of the story is that the computer virus have spoiled the system program inside the hard disk, because of which your computer hard disk is not working properly in the computer. So that means your hardware also get affected. So this is one of the way by which your computer virus can affect your computer system. Okay. The next thing you can jot down, the third point by which the computer affects the computer system is that your display devices may not work properly. What do you mean by display devices? That is the monitor or the screen. Okay. Now, as I have already said, that all the input output devices which are hardware devices always require a program. Okay. Now, because of the computer virus, what happened whenever sometime you would like to see on your computer screen, or maybe any computer oriented devices, it can be a mobile phone also, sometime you'll see your screen get shivering, your screen often suddenly gets switched off. Okay, your computer is restarting automatically without doing anything. So these are also the reason by which you can identify that the computer virus have affected your system. Another reason that can occur is that the computer viruses hide the original file and create a duplicate file or the shortcut file of the original file. Okay, as I was discussing about your smart class in the yes, obviously in the smart class, what happened when a subject teacher comes and insert the pen drive in the computer system, they
How
see.
to prevent the this virus attacking?
Sir, you are coming to the conclusion of the chapter. I have just started. What did I say? I don't want any interference in the middle of the class. Next time you will be thrown out of the classroom. Okay, moving on to as I was discussing that in the smart class, while having the smart class, what happened? When the subject teacher put the pen drive in the computer, the first thing that happens is that the if the virus is present there, the virus hide all the original files in the pen drive. Okay, you cannot see the files or the folders inside the pen drive. They all become a shortcut file. Now, how do you identify whether it is a shortcut file? Every file or the folder which has a tilted arrow at the bottom of the file or a folder or any document, from there you can identify that these are shortcut files. And these shortcut files, obviously in the desktop also you will see shortcut file. That doesn't mean that it is a virus. Okay, the shortcut files, there are the differences you will understand. If there is a original file which is hidden, and due to their presence, if the shortcut file is created, then you will identify that it is a virus affected file or a folder. Okay, and if you are manually creating the shortcut of the original file or a folder, okay, then it means that it is a genuine shortcut file or a folder of the original file. Now, once your computer is completely virus affected, if you try to insert the pen drive or any external devices, external storage devices, what happened? All the files and the folders or the documents, whatever things are present in the pen drive, everything automatically become shortcut and the original file get hidden. You cannot find that files or the folders. Okay, so that is also a reason from where you can identify that your system is affected by the computer virus. Okay, now sometime this is very often common in India, that we tends to download some free product from the internet. Okay, so what happened after you download any free product, I repeat, free product from the internet, whether it can be the game, whether it can be movie, whether it can be anything. Okay, all this, all, okay. So what happened uh, when the thing is that when you download this free product. Okay, this free product from the internet also carrying viruses. Okay. So that means what? With the help of this free product can be anything. Product can be software, product can be uh, product can be any kind of software, product can be game, product can be movie, product can be songs, audios, anything, whichever thing you download from the internet. Okay, the thing that happens is that with the help of that software, the virus enter into your computer. It not only destroy the computer, it destroy all the files, folders, all the documents which are present in the computer, and also the security breaches happen. What do you mean by security breach? The security breach means that if you have any important document which is present in your computer, okay, the thing is that those important document will get leaked out online due to the viruses. So the virus can enter into the computer in any form. It can be offline form, it can be online form. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind, that these are the necessary ways by which the computer viruses can affect your computer system. Computer virus is also equally responsible for spoiling the privacy of a person. Like right now you all are attending your online classes. Now if I spread a virus in your system, I can easily identify how many of you are sitting and listening to my class properly, and some of you are doing WhatsApp sitting side by. Okay, so computer virus can also be so effective as you know. Okay, so these are the things. So your private life gets interfered because of the computer viruses. So these are some there are lot many side effects of the computer virus. Okay, so we will discuss in details once my study materials prepared, so that you can also go through it and you can see and you can understand. The next topic that comes is that how computer virus enter into the computer. Okay, some of you will easily say, sir, pen drive, sir, hard disk, sir, CD. Very easy to say, but those are very limited knowledge that you know. Okay, hardly many of you, just so what you can do is that you hardly know anything, that what are the possible way that your virus can enter into the system. Firstly, I will say the physical process by which the virus can enter into the computer system. Number one physical process. Okay, if your computer or any electronic devices is acceptable to the stranger, okay, you are my friend and you give your password of the system, you will see what, if the person misuses, then that is the reason why the virus can enter into your system. Okay, so when it comes about the security of the computer virus, okay, your friendship becomes secondary. If you try to do friendship, then I can assure you that any of your devices might get affected with the affected with any kind of virus. It can be small, it can be big, but it is definitely going to get affected because of the computer virus. Second physical process, if you insert any infected external devices. Okay, if infected external devices means, if you are inserting any pen drive, or you are inserting any CD, DVD, or memory card which is already infected by the virus, now if you try to insert that into the computer system, that is also another way by which your computer system might get affected due to the virus. Okay, the third most important physical way by which you see is that the computer virus can enter into the system is that absence of the antivirus. Okay, if your computer is not protected with, not computer, always remember it is not necessarily the computer, it can be any kind of the devices that deals with the software, any kind of the electronic gadgets that deals with the software, that deals with the programs. Okay, they all required antivirus to protect the computer system. Okay, so if the virus, if the proper antivirus is not there, or suppose if your antivirus is there but it is not updated, then that is also another reason because of which the system will get affected due to the virus. Okay, next come the virtual medium. What are virtual medium? The way your computer virus get affected but still you cannot see through your eyes. So the number one virtual medium is, number one is very effective, that is online download of free software. If you download any free things from the internet, there is a 200% possibility that there is a virus being carried with the software, which due to the download, not only the software is getting installed into your computer, along with that you are installing virus into the computer also. Okay, next, another thing, uh, any website, free website, if you try to open from your computer in the internet, okay, any free website allow internet viruses to get inserted into the computer. Shada Bansari, I can see you, so you better don't fool around. You're playing with the cap. Next time I will just throw you out of the class.
So once repeat.
Is that Aisha Feroz?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you try to open any free websites in the computer, suppose there is some message came into your any of the website which you have opened, congratulations, you have won 50 lakhs of rupees free of cost, free website, they are giving you a prize of 50 lakhs of rupees. Okay, these are all fake, these are all fake with some very exposable advertisement, and with a lot of decorative advertisement in the websites. They are basically attracting the user to use that internet surf. Okay, and through that also the virus can enter into your computer system. Okay, so there are two things. One is if you open any free websites, okay, that is also a reason because of which the virus can enter into your computer system. If you download any free software or free product from the internet, that is also a very big reason because of which the virus can enter into your computer system. Now the most common, which hardly most of you don't know how to operate, that is computer mail. Mail is one of the most common reason across the entire world by which the virus can enter into your computer system. The mail which throw the viruses into the computer system, these viruses are known as spam, S-P-A-M, spam. That means these are fake mails with fake advertisement. Okay, but there is a hidden program. Okay, once you click, that program start running with the help of the internet, and from that it get installed into the computer. So mail is one of the very big reason by which the virus can enter into your computer system. So basically we have discussed so many things. One is a physical process, one is a virtual process. In the physical process, as you can see, that with the help of the infected devices, with the if your computer does not have any updated software, antivirus, not software, if the computer does not have any updated antivirus, that is also a reason the virus can enter into the computer system. Then what is the third thing? That if your computer is not protected properly with the password, and if you give any people to use your computer anytime, then that is also one of the very big reason by which the computer uh, might get affected with the viruses. And what are the virtual process? From the virtual process is that like downloading any free product. Okay, free product means free game, free audio, free movies, anything that you download from the internet free of course. That is one of the major reason for which the virus can enter into the computer system. The second thing by which the virus get affected, the virus enter into your computer system is that mail. With the help of the mail um, you can enforce the virus to get inserted into the computer system. Okay, another free websites, every free websites carry viruses across. Okay, so if you are accessing any kind of free websites, then let me tell you that that is also a very big reason by which the virus can get affected into your computer system. So basically today we have discussed about the two things. I will discuss it again in the next class. That is, what is the virus, what are the different ways that the virus can enter into the computer system, and also that what are the effect of the virus if it is there in your computer system. These are the two basic introduction topic that we have discussed. We will discuss it again in details with the study materials in the next class. Okay, and this is again a final ever last warning for the all the students. Please keep your mic button off and keep your video button on, or else from next time onwards whoever switch off the video button, I will mark them absent and you are not allowed to attend my classes any further. Okay, and none of the video button should get affected in the middle of the classes, and this is applicable for everyone. If I see anyone switching off the video button, I will mark absent. You take it as a final warning. I want to see the face-to-face interaction to everyone. Somodev Saha, Shada Bansari, Krishna Agarwal, Harsh Raj, Syed Hassan Mansar, Archisman. I can see so many students. Don't see that I cannot see anything. If you try to switch off the video button while the classes are happening, I'll mark you absent. Please inform this to your other classmates also. Next time we will come back for the classes with proper study materials, and in details we will discuss all of these topics again with in details. Just in case if you want to still revise the topic, my video will be available in the YouTube channel. You can watch it there. You can also download it from the YouTube. Okay, thank you very much.
Where are you, at home or school?